And friends, we're here. We're learning, we're talking everything you need to know about building a YouTube community, not just a channel. If you really want to grow on YouTube, think about growing a community, cultivating a community of viewers who are going to stick and stay on your content. Right now, if you look at our poll question, is this your first time at Shop Talk? 33% of you are saying yes. So I'm happy to introduce you to Shop Talk. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome back, Joe Valdez. Welcome back, baby. Welcome back. Yes, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody, Joe Valdez says. I love that. I love that for you, Joe. And I love everybody. If you're on that third shift and you're sitting at that nurse's station, if you're holding it down on the lines in the warehouses, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for joining me for this edition of Shop Talk. If you're driving into work at this moment, y'all keep it cool. Keep your seatbelt on and just chill with KendyK and Shop Talk for our late night edition. Y'all, I am super pleased. Thank y'all for coming right on in here and smashing that like button. I appreciate you. And y'all, while you're at it, consider becoming a subscriber on this channel. I promise you, it'll be one of the best moves you ever made for your channel and your channel's growth. Y'all, don't forget now, KendyK is going to end it with one of her signature pieces now. It's going to be one of my channel parades where I am shouting out some of the best new and small content creators that I have met along the way. So y'all stick and stay for this edition of Shop Talk. Focus your growth on building a community, growing a community around your channel, because it's just like this. If you focus on the humans behind those views, speaking to them, acknowledging them as the kind supporters that they are. Because the truth of the matter is there is no YouTube channel. There is no you as a YouTube channel without viewers, without a community. Now, if all you think about is them as a view, then yeah, you're going to get some views. But you're not going to get return viewers. You're not going to get longer watch sessions. Folks are not going to stick and stay with your content. And friends, if you reach monetization, you're going to be one of those creators who's disappointed in their revenue check. Do you know that some creators work so hard to become a fully monetized channel, but then don't get a monthly revenue check? Why? Because they're focused on the vanity metric, views. Views are just a number. Instead of cultivating and growing and tending and supporting and elevating and acknowledging their community. Friends, let's talk about some of these things. And you can see them there on our visual there, but let's just talk about them. And let me give you an example because I saw that this week, and that's what prompted me to do this edition. And by the way, friends, this is episode 128 of Shop Talk. Friends, we're not new to it. This is episode 129. Excuse me, friends. This is episode 129. We are not new to it. We are true to that thing. 129 episodes. Yes. Yes. I was watching channels, as I always do. And I saw creators live streaming. Hundreds of comments coming through their chat, and they never acknowledged them until they, quote, got through with what they wanted to talk about. What in the what? Joe is saying to us, welcome back, Joe Valdez. Joe says, keep everybody. Hey there, everybody in the chat. He's acknowledging everybody in the chat. We're acknowledging Debbie Sue, our quintessential Southern lady. Hey there, hey, Debbie Sue. Friends, You have got to watch your chat if you're going to be a live streamer. If you are not going to acknowledge and bring your chat in and make it an integral part of your live stream, then what are you going live for? Just for the views. Oh, okay. 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 One thing I'm gonna let you know. One thing I'm gonna let you let me tell you what KendyK is gonna let you know as a lady of a particular age. Okay. I don't have any time. It's late night. So I'm gonna say this. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no time to be on your live stream if you're not even gonna say hello to me. You're not even gonna acknowledge me in the chat because you're too busy doing whatever you are doing. Oh my gosh. Y'all, it creates a disconnect. It's just a disconnect, and it's a wrong move for me. Okay. It's a wrong move. And that might be why your channel is not growing. You're getting views, but are you getting the watch hours? Are you getting the longer watch sessions? Friends, I'm super excited to acknowledge all of the first time viewers who are joining us for Shop Talk and maybe even this late night edition of Shop Talk for the very first time. Thank y'all for being here. And I appreciate you for staying and being locked in for this edition, this late night edition of Shop Talk. Friends, if you'd like to become a part of the content creator, Elevated Chill says that is not the way to do it. It's not. It's not, friends. It just is not. When you are focused on building a community of viewers and folks who are willing to hit that subscribe button, and I want to thank the 6,000, the greater than 6,000 kind humans who have locked in with KendyK all day, then your viewers and your subscribers feel seen and heard. Acknowledge those folks. Even those who may be like I was earlier this evening. I was just sitting in my recliner and I was watching YouTube on the big screen. In that case, y'all, I'm not hitting any like buttons, but what I'm giving my favorite creators is the best thing that I can give them, and that is a full watch of their content. Appreciate y'all for joining me for this edition of Shop Talk. We are the Content Creator Collective. So what you can do as a content creator to build your community is do these things. Do these things. Make sure that you're hearting every comment that you get from your viewers. If viewers give you a comment down in your comments after you're during a live stream or after you've uploaded a long form video, make sure that you at least give them that heart, and that heart also has your profile image next to it. It lets them know that you're acknowledging that you see them. But friends, don't just give them a heart. Friend, I'm telling you the things that I did. And that's why I, in just over a little over 2 years, now have over 6,000 subscribers. And guess what? I didn't have to pay for not a single one of them. I didn't pay to play. But it didn't make sense for me. If it doesn't make dollars, then it doesn't make sense for KendyK. So I didn't do that. I grew it the old-fashioned way by focusing on the things that really matter, and that's about building a community. Friends, I also like every one of my viewers' comments. I like and heart every comment, and every comment where you leave me a written response with words, KendyK is also going to give you a written response back. Even with 6,000 subscribers, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers. I continue to do that each and every time I go live. Each and every time I upload a long form video on my channel. I am working with intention to build that community, and my community is getting stronger and stronger and larger and larger. And friends, if you really want that elevated experience, y'all click on the join button, get the details. Check out membership to KendyK's core crew. Friends, it's Christmas in July. And friends, I'm just reminding you that KendyK is going to do some pop-ups for the 12 days of Christmas, and my members are going to get rewarded each and every time. Members of KendyK's core crew. You also responded to your commenters with intention, in addition to giving them that heart and that thumbs up. Check out your channel page. Make sure that it is representing you well, especially, y'all, not for just your returning viewers, but especially for someone who might be viewing your YouTube channel page for the very first time. Friends, if you have been a YouTuber for any amount of time, check it out. Because, friends, some people have never added a channel banner. They still don't have a channel profile image. They might just be using their first letter of their channel name. That's just by an auto filled feature. Friends, you want to make sure, think about your YouTube channel as your store, as a small business. And friends, you've got to put your heart and your soul and your time into your small business if you really want it to grow. You've got to treat folks with kindness to keep them coming back and choosing you with intention. And I appreciate all those content creators, all those viewers, all those subscribers and members of KendyK's core crew who are joining us for this late night edition of Shop Talk. Friends, it's just about time for us to get ready for that channel parade. But first, friends, I want to give you some creator habits for the week. Make sure that you're creating evergreen content. I cannot say that enough. How does KendyK get a YouTube check every 30 days? KendyK has primarily evergreen content on my channel. It never goes out of style. Last week, KendyK did a whole series on the Church of God in Christ. It's faith-based content. And friends, in this world, in this country that we're living in at this moment, y'all, we're seeing a lot. We're experiencing a lot throughout not just this country, but throughout the world. And if ever there was a time, if we ever needed the Lord before, we sure do need him now. And so, friends, that content never goes out of style. And neither does cooking content. And I know for sure that those are some of the key reasons why my channel continues to grow, because of the amount of evergreen content that I have on my channel. And I would venture to say 9 out of 10 videos and live streams that I do on my channel is evergreen content. 9 out of 10. Yeah. But the truth of the matter is this: if you take something that seems to be time sensitive, but like, let's say we're in back to school. If I do a back to school video, I always am thinking, what way can I spin this long form video or live stream in a way that will keep folks seeing this as something that is relevant to them, not just for back to school 2026, but back to school in general. Is it just back to school for K-12 students, or is it back to school for college students, adults returning to finish their degree? Is it back to school for folks who are changing careers? What gear do you need for that? Friends, think outside the box. Remember that you are the you in YouTube. Friends, another creator habit: think long term, not just the launch day. Yes, think about ways that you can keep your community focused on your long form content, your long form videos, and your live streams. Did you get the notification that KendyK was live in these YouTube streets? I put out a post just as I was going live today to let folks know. Why? Because this is a different time than KendyK, than when I normally come for Shop Talk. And so I needed to let folks know, and I needed to include a nice image for them to look at and a link to get them here right on time. Thank you all for joining me for this edition of Shop Talk. Remember that you're building a channel not just for vanity, not just for clicks and views, but for the long haul. You need to build this house with bricks, and those bricks are folks. And y'all, the cement for that is you being you, supporting and acknowledging and just talking about, sharing out, so responding to your viewers who are grateful enough and kind enough to drop down in your comments. Y'all do those things. Do those things with intention during your live streams and after your live streams. Friends, friends, your TT Trucker says it's a surprise that KendyK came on at late night. And see, that's how I know the TT Trucker is locked in with KendyK, because he knows what the typical times that I do my live streams. Friends, you're going to catch me as a YouTuber. You're going to catch me live more on the weekends than during the weekdays. And during the weekdays, you're going to mostly find me live after work or close to the after work hours throughout the country and the US. I'm speaking the two, but you know, one thing about going live, go live. I would tell a YouTuber, go live when you can. Okay. KendyK is up because KendyK's mommy called her and we had to talk and catch up for the day. And I said, Mommy, what are you doing up at this time of day? And she said, Well, I'm up. And you were on my mind. So I called you. And so we talked a good little while. Yo, KendyK is 50 and fabulous. So I was up, went in the kitchen, washed a few dishes, put on my jammies, got ready for bed. And I said, you know what? Let's do Shop Talk, a late night edition for Shop Talk, because truth of the matter is I do Shop Talk on Tuesdays or Thursdays, a Sunday edition of Shop Talk, and y'all, you might even catch me now on some Friday editions of Shop Talk. It all depends, y'all, because again, I'm trying to build this thing called KendyKAllDay, and I want to reach new viewers, and I'm so grateful for the 6,000 plus subscribers who have already committed to this channel. Thank you for being you in the YouTube streets. Y'all, be consistent. Be consistent as a YouTuber. That is the number one thing that you can do as a content creator, is be consistent on your channel, putting out your best long form videos and live streams. Y'all, if you really want to grow your channel, do be a triple threat in these YouTube streets with a heavy emphasis on long form videos and live streams. Y'all, this is KendyK all day. And this is a late night edition of Shop Talk. And we are the content creator maker space where we connect, we collaborate so that we can grow our channels to and through monetization. And friends, just like that, it is time for our channel parades. Y'all, check out some of these YouTube channels and look for your own. And don't just check them out here on Shop Talk, friend. Y'all, look at the content that they're creating on their channel. And y'all, click on over there and check them out. And when you get there, let them know that KendyK sent you. Let them know that you saw us during that you saw their channel during the channel parade on Shop Talk.
Celebration across the nation for the locked in patrons. It's a graduation celebration across the nation for the locked in patrons. On this day, we want to say congratulations on your graduation. Y'all stay. It's a graduation celebration across the nation for the locked in patrons. It's a graduation celebration across the nation for the locked in patrons. On this day, we want to say congratulations on your graduation. Y'all stayed on the grind, now you're in the big time. It takes a lot of work to get monetized, but y'all kept your eyes on the prize and realized your dream. You know what I mean? We are proud of all of y'all, so roll call, chip low south. Don't just be running his mouth. He puts action behind his words to push those who on the verge of being a success, giving up. He's always on time, urging us to step it up. Corey's world. Look at you, girl. You made it after all these years. All the tears, your eyes see the prize on this day. I can proudly say, happy 2K and kiss from Jay. Prove the way to monetization is putting in work with dedication and no hesitation. Keeping a positive attitude, always in a good mood, and urging everybody to get it done and go for that big one. Another one that shines like gold is Trisha Nicole. Just yesterday, she hit 4K. Keep up the great work, Trisha. We definitely with you. Keep doing your thing, I know you know what I mean. And homebody Trish can't be missed, whether she's doing style in the aisle or whining and dining or whining designing. She's steadily grinding and climbing, and Coach Me Ring been doing the thing, handing out motivation for the locked in nation. My brother's old man, he knows what's happening. He be doing this thing from the falls of Niagara. Always got some funny words to say. Brother, congratulations to you on this day. Tanika's world is that girl that we all know, who likes to show some interesting things and have a discussion and break it down like it ain't nothing. The supreme view made it do what it do, stepping into a world that's new. He knows what's up as he goes live from the truck. Keep doing your thing, you know what I mean. Crystal's world is a hidden pearl. She came out of a shell and she's doing well. Monetized in more than 2K subs. Crystal knows what's up. Shout out to a great lady of a particular age. Please take the stage. KendyKAllDay. Congratulations and salutations on your graduation. You're one of the few that did the do and made a realization of monetization. And shout out to JoJo, the cooking beauty that has been doing her duty night and day. Just last night she hit 9K. Before we go, let's shout out to homie Demo, straight go, the sneaker king and the fragrance king. Demo knows the way to go. He's on a mission every day. That's why he hit 4K. It's a graduation, celebration, celebration across the nation, for the locked patron. It's a graduation, celebration, celebration across the nation, for the locked patrons. We got more people who are on the rise and about to get monetized. Faith, Mary, unscripted, get lifted, keep doing your thing. Mary's life journey, keep your fire burning. Nisha Antoinette is as good as it gets. Get into it, Nisha, we see her. The real feed Nicole is on the road, down the road to realization of monetization. And just Danielle is on the rise.
Thank y'all for joining me.
She's a glowing one. Keep up your dedication. Soon we will be celebrating monetization, and we can't